Welcome back, everyone, to another deep dive into the Singapore market. I'm Ivan, and,
And I'm Irene, ready to dig into some interesting company news with you.
always exciting to see what's happening.
Yeah.
So we got four companies on our list today: CSE Global, Sam Holdings, Co. Brothers, and ComfortDelGro.
A pretty diverse mix. Each gives us a little peek into different parts of the Singaporean economy, I think.
Yeah, for sure. So let's kick things off with CSE Global, ticker symbol CSE. They're making headlines with this legal battle they're in, trying to recover, get this, $6 million.
6 million, wow, what happened?
Right. So it's all because of this thing called a counter standby letter of guarantee.
Oh, I've heard of those. They sound complicated.
It can be, yeah. But think of it like insurance, right? For international deals.
Okay, that makes sense. A lot of companies use these guarantees, especially when they're doing business overseas. It protects them from potential losses.
Exactly. But in this case, CSE Global says the conditions weren't met for them to have to pay out on that guarantee.
So they're fighting to get their money back.
Exactly. $6 million. And they've even said that if they lose, it could actually affect their financials at the end of the year.
It's a good reminder that legal battles can be costly. Even when you're in the right, it drags on, legal fees pile up, it's a huge distraction.
Absolutely. And, for investors out there, CSE Global's stock price dipped a bit after the news.
Not surprising.
Yeah, uncertainty always makes people a little nervous. Okay, let's move on to Sam Holdings, ticker SIAMH. Things aren't looking so great for them. They've been flagged by the Singapore Exchange for, get this, potential delisting.
Oh, that's not good. Delisting essentially means they could get kicked off the stock exchange.
Yeah, and the reason, the Singapore Exchange is worried about their ability to consistently generate revenue.
That's a big one. If a company can't bring in money reliably, it raises all sorts of red flags for investors.
Right. And get this, Sam Holdings' response to the exchange was basically, we can't guarantee any future revenue.
Oof, that's not going to instill much confidence.
Nope, definitely not a good sign. It's interesting, though, their stock price stayed pretty flat, even after this news.
Maybe the market had already factored in their struggles. Who knows?
Yeah, hard to say. Okay, enough with the doom and gloom. Let's talk about some good news for a change. Co. Brothers, ticker KOHB, they just landed a massive contract.
Oh, tell me more. I love good news.
Right. So they're going to be designing and building a brand new bus depot. The contract is worth a whopping $313.9 million.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, and with this win, their total order book is now close to $900 million.
That suggests a healthy pipeline of projects. That's great for their stability and potential growth.
Exactly. And you know what? Their stock price actually went up a little bit after the announcement.
Makes sense. Good news tends to have that effect. Plus, infrastructure projects like this are often a sign of government spending and economic activity.
Good point. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about ComfortDelGro, ticker C52.
Ah, yes. ComfortDelGro, a household name in Singapore, thanks to their taxis.
Right. But today's news is about their ride-hailing app, Zig. They're increasing the platform fee for drivers.
Oh, interesting. I wonder how this will play out. Is this part of a larger trend in the ride-hailing industry, maybe?
Could be. We've been seeing prices go up across the board in Singapore.
It's true, the rising cost of living is impacting just about everything these days. I imagine this fee increase for Zig drivers is going to affect both the drivers and the passengers.
Yeah, hard to say how it'll all shake out. Will drivers absorb the cost? Pass it on to riders?
Lots of questions. For now, we know that ComfortDelGro's stock dipped slightly after the announcement.
So pretty mixed bag of news today, huh?
That's the market for you. Always full of surprises, ups and downs, wins and losses.
True. But looking at these companies, their challenges, their successes, it really paints a picture of what's happening in the Singaporean economy.
Absolutely. And it makes you think, how will these companies adapt and evolve? How will their decisions shape the future of Singapore?
It's a lot to ponder, for sure. And for our listeners out there, keep an eye on these companies and the trends they represent. It might just give you some insights into the bigger economic picture, even into your own financial decisions.
It's all connected.
Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. Catch you next time.
See you then.